Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are watching for the first time, welcome. This is Jamaican Sparrow Cuisine. And for the old viewers, you may be wondering what? Jamaican Sparrow Cuisine is actually a catering service that I have, and Nikki's Crazy Kitchen was something that came up when I was actually introducing the channel. I didn't want to wait, I didn't want to procrastinate, so I just did that in order to get it up and running. And since Jamaican Sparrow Cuisine is actually a service that I offer by catering for friends when they have parties, or for people who actually needs a Jamaican meal on Christmas time. So I decided to change the channel over. Well, enough of that. So today we will be making some plantain porridge, aka plantain porridge. That's how all Jamaicans call it. Plantain. It's green plantain, and at this point, I am scoring the plantain, cutting the top and the bottom off of the plantain, scoring it right down the middle so I can get it peeled. I am now washing it under cold water, just running cold water over it. That way I can run off the stains or to eliminate stains that will be deposited onto my hands. I don't want that brown stain on my hands or, in my fingers or whatever. So that's why I do that. It is very important to note that you do that also with green bananas, and you don't get that stain on you, because that stain is really very hard to get off your clothes. So just if you didn't know how to eliminate stains from peeling green bananas or green plantain, that is a quick way to do it. As you can see, I have my grater in my bowl right there. And we are still in our porridge series. So we have a few more porridges to go, probably a couple more. And I am going to be gratering these plantains by hand into my bowl, just the way it was done when I was a kid. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I have already grated two of my plantains, and they're a good sized plantains too. So I have one left just to show you how it's done, just like that. Your arms have to be strong, by the way. You can't have no flimsy and a grater coconut, or plantain is even a little easier because the plantain is soft even though it's green, so it's just gliding down the grater. And there, I'm all done. That little bump is left. And be careful cutting your finger on those grater because they are really sharp. So you got to be careful. Okay. You can also use a blender to just cut up your green plantains in your blender and blend it out, which will give you a smooth texture. But I'm not going for that. I want the texture that I am used to growing up. I'm just throwing some water on the grater there, wash it off a little bit, and I will just fluff the green plantains out. You can also use a whisk if you have one. By this time, guys, the water with the cinnamon, the good cinnamon from down a Yaad, is on the stove top boiling, and wow, I can smell it. It smells so good. It gives the house a great fragrance. So I am going to head over to the stove to put my plantain into the pot. So take a look into this pot. Look, the water has even changed color. Don't forget to while you pour, you whisk. You keep whisking because you don't want a big lump of plantain in your mouth when you're eating your porridge. That's the secret. Nobody likes a lumpy porridge. I have already said that. I will always tell you that when I'm making porridge. You keep whisking while you pour. Right here, I am making the milk for the porridge. Normally, I would use coconut milk because coconut milk makes everything better. But I have this powdered milk. I am using it. In Jamaica, when you are growing up, it is what you have in your house that you have to use and you make do. So now look at the porridge. It has turned a kind of golden color because it is almost done cooking. And I am going to go ahead and just pour that milk into it because actually there's no liquid in it at this point. It's been cooking for about 10 minutes now. So I go ahead, I get my whisk, and I pour my powdered milk in it. This is good for vegan or people who are trying to be healthy as well because green plantain has a lot of properties that is good for you. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B6, it's potassium. Like it's a natural remedy for fiber. It has fiber in it as well. So very good for you. So, as you can see, the consistency of this porridge is perfect. It's not too runny, it's not too thick. So, I'll just finish putting in the rest of that milk. It is perfect, like I said, and I have just a couple more ingredients to put in it to get it to where it will be, and then I will just let it cook for probably another 10 minutes, and then we can be ready to eat it. So one of the last couple ingredients is 2 tablespoons of flour in maybe a quarter cup of water or less, just to make a slurry to act as a thickening, binding agent for the plantain porridge. I could have put this flour in the milk earlier, which was my thought, but somehow it missed me. But no big deal. We can still do it like so, and it will be perfectly fine. You just mix that out and add it to your pot of porridge to get it together, get it nice and jelly and together. And guys, if you are still watching this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to cover my porridge. Don't want to cover it fully because I don't want it to boil over, though I'll be watching it. I'm not going anywhere. Keeping my eyes on this porridge. So now I am going to add some additional spices in there, like grated nutmegs and a bit more cinnamon powder, even though I have the cinnamon sticks in there. Additional flavor is necessary. I also have my imitation vanilla extract. I should have real vanilla bean somewhere, who knows. But anyways, this works just as well. Mix that in and look what I have. Today, sweetened condensed milk. I am not going to miss out on this full flavored plantain porridge. I already put salt in the pot initially when I was boiling the cinnamon stick, so that flavor is already in there. And today I have the green light. Just give me the light to use the condensed milk in all of the porridge. I don't have to sweeten a special plate of porridge with some honey for you know who. So we are going to enjoy this plantain porridge all in sweetened condensed milk. Full flavor today. Not going vegan today, not going healthy today. We are drinking this porridge just like so. It's going to be so good. So, folks, I have tasted the porridge and the flavor is off. So, we need a little bit more salt. So, I am just going to measure a little bit in my hand, put it in there, and then we will do the tasting again to see how well we have done. Okay, let's try that again. First, it's really hot, so you have to blow upon it. Don't make it burn you, because hot porridge burning your tongue, or anything for that matter, is not good. Doesn't feel good. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our plantain porridge is ready to be had. Ready for eat. Ready for drink it. Because anything, soup and porridge, Jamaican people say, we drink it. But you can eat your porridge. And I also have some Excelsior water crackers. Those are the cinnamon flavor. And I am so excited to eat this porridge, man. So good. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please like again and share. Until next time, take care. Hello, everybody.